What's going on, fellas? Titan Anderson Sports here. You cannot spell Titans without putting that T-A in it. All right, you guys. We back in the studio doing work. Coach Vrabel has made it clear, you guys, if Ryan Tannehill is healthy, he'll be the team's starting quarterback on October 29th against the Atlanta Falcons. He used those exact words. If he can go, Ryan Tannehill will be our quarterback. What's not clear is Tannehill's health and potential availability. Now, Vrabel is comparing this injury to, the similar injury that he had, that Tannehill already had. So it's going to be one of those things where I just don't think he's going to be able to help this team this year. I just don't. I know he's going to want to. He's going to want to come back and do what you know what I'm saying? Let's just continue. You already know what I think about that. I just don't want him to rush back, and he can't help. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why Ryan Tannehill, that's why he wasn't even on the field. After he threw that interception, he said Chig was open. I threw it to him. I couldn't plant my foot, couldn't get enough strength into the throw, and the throw was underthrown. That's when I took myself out pretty much. So again, if he can't go, then it's up to Malik or it's up to Will, and it's their turn. Vrabel said we'll see how it goes. We have some time here before our next game. Thank God for the bye. And Ryan will get treatment around the clock. This will be a big week to see how he progresses, and then we'll make a decision on his availability next week and what we do then. Again, from there, if he's not ready, we already know what we have in Malik Willis. Let's be honest. He's not an NFL quarterback, and y'all can hate me for that all you want because you like him, whatever. But I'm just gonna speak the facts. We've seen enough. And that being said, if he does go in there, I hope he dominates and shuts me up. I hope he shuts up all the naysayers. But we've seen the same mistakes every single time he's out there. When there's pressure in his face, he acts like he's never played football. He acts like he don't know what he's doing. The IQ goes way down when people are trying to take his head off. And it's just like, damn, bro, you make the simplest mistakes all the time. I want some new blood in there. I want Will Levis to go in there right away. Vrabel said on Monday that Tannehill's injury is similar, again, like I mentioned, to an ankle injury he initially suffered early last season that kept him out of 2 games last season. Again, if he's out for 2 games, then it's like, and we got this one off, and then we play, so that's 2 weeks. It's possible Tannehill could come back. It's very possible. But how much is he really going to help us if he can't run? And we saw last year when he could not run, he didn't do anything. Nothing, bro. Fuck. On Sunday, Tannehill suffered another right ankle injury. He got rolled up on. I got plenty of videos and reactions to that, you guys, and more coming. But yeah, he suffered a right ankle injury against the Ravens in London. Tannehill did not finish the game. He was replaced in the fourth quarter by Malik Willis. And he left that stadium in a walking boot using crutches. So what if Tannehill can't play, you guys? What if he cannot play? Vrabel didn't say, although his options are Willis or rookie Will Levis, which is pretty damn obvious. Willis himself completed 4 of 5 passes for 74 yards, but don't let that fool you because all of those yards were pretty much all from the Ty J. Spears screen pass, whatever you want to call that. And he was sacked 4 times, you guys, and he was barely in the game, so he was sacked 4 times. Willis played in 8 games during his rookie season in 2022 with 3 starts. Something to keep in mind, though, the Titans are scheduled to play 2 games in 5 days when they do return from action from their bye. They got the Falcons game on Sunday on the 29th, and then the Steelers on Thursday night, November 2nd. Those are 2 winnable games, fellas. Like, honestly. And to be honest, it kind of seems like Vrabel's expecting Tannehill to be back. He said it's the same injury, pretty much the same type of injury, and that kept Tannehill out 2 weeks. We have the bye week, and then you got the extra week off to wait. That's 2 weeks. But again, if he's not mobile, it's not worth it. I want Will Levis out there. I want to see what he can do. It will be one of those 2 guys if Ryan can't go, Vrabel said. I don't know who that will be yet. We'll see how they continue to practice. It will be good to go get them work this week with some of the guys they haven't necessarily worked with. They've been working on the show team during the season, so I'm excited to get both of the guys reps with some of our offensive guys and see how they handle that. I don't know how I certainly think about all that, to be honest. I know Vrabel don't want to commit because, let's be honest, Vrabel knows Malik Willis ain't no good. Come on, bro. We know he's not, and all the people still supporting him. That's cool. I'm gonna support him too. But I mean, like, all of you people that are continuing to say, "Look, like, this is the reason why he's not doing this, this, that." How many games are we gonna watch where he doesn't do anything? He barely throws for any passing yards. He doesn't know when to run. Um, Turnovers all the time. Incomplete, passes all the inaccurate throw. Like, I can go on and on for days. We need to see what we have in our rookie, bro. We need to see what we have in our rookie. That's just facts. Oh my God, bro, this is crazy. I want to know what you guys think. First of all, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Who do you want to be the quarterback? Do you guys want Ryan Tannehill to return and be the quarterback, even if he's just a little bit less mobile? Would you rather have Malik Willis out there, kind of just running around like a fucking lost puppy on a schoolyard, or do you want Will Levis out there? Again, I just think that energy he brings, that quick release, that powerful arm, I just think it's something that will change, or that can change things. You know, we need some energy on offense, man. There's so many times where our guys just look like they're just like quiet or nothing's happening. And I'm telling you, man, when you get a big first down or something like that, and you see your quarterback over there, like, yeah, like that's contagious, bro. That's contagious. Anyway, let's break some of this down, you guys. The Tennessee Titans inserted NPF at left tackle on Sunday in place of Andre Dillard because he's a tomato can. He is hot garbage. He can't play, like, at all. He sucks. You think about what he's able to do, not much. He can. I'm gonna give it to him. He could do a little bit. He can kind of pass pro sometimes. He can kind of run protect sometimes. But let's be honest. For someone where he was drafted, what he's being paid, not good enough. Not good enough. He's just not it. So I don't blame him for doing that. I don't blame him for doing that. I just don't. He didn't reveal the plans going forward, if that's going to be something that's going to stay in effect. He said that they're still gonna evaluate, but what I did appreciate is that Nick was into it. He acted like he wanted to be out there. He acted like he loved it, and he was pushing piles, jumping over the piles, squeezing the last couple of yards out of every run. He was down there. He was doing things we feel like are critical. That's what I'm saying, and that kind of sounds like something Big Jeff was talking about. We need guys who want to play. We want guys out there who are showing just, you know what I'm saying, like they're gonna give everything, and die for this team on the field if they have to. We've had guys, and that's why Big Jeff called them out, man. Like a bunch of people out, not by name, but like, come on, bro. If you don't want to be a part of this team, if you don't want to be serious, if you don't want to win, you're on the wrong team. This team we want to win. We want to win. So that's something that we have to be just pay attention to, man, because we got a lot of new faces. We really do. And that's what I'm saying about Malik Willis, bro. Like, there's so many times I look at him after an incomplete pass and he looks like he's going to cry, or he looks like he wants to blame somebody. I don't see him bringing people together like a real leader. I don't see that on top of all the mistakes. I just want to see a guy out there giving his all. I want to see energy, and I want to see fucking points scored. We haven't seen that. Let's give Will Levis the keys, and let's go see what he can do. It's crazy, bro. Receiver Traylon Burks, who missed the last 3 games with his knee injury, could return to practice this week. I hope that we can see him, Vrabel said. Maybe being able to throw with Will and Malik. Hopefully we can get him out there in some capacity. He looks good, and we'll keep progressing. Again, this guy has to start playing. This guy has to start contributing. He's not scoring touchdowns. He's barely playing. He's always hurt. It gets to a point where you got to start producing. You got to start producing. And I know he's shown us so many glimpses. Like, damn, that 70-yard catch, that was fucking crazy. Shows us his speed for his size, his athletically gift, his abilities. Like, but it's like, best ability is availability, and you ain't available that much, bro. We need you out there. It's crazy, man. So hopefully he can start staying healthy. And because, like I said, man, we need all of our guys out there. If they're not all out there, then we're at a disadvantage. We gotta have our guys out there to compete with the best. Get healthy, man. We need you. Another interesting thing happened, you guys. The Titans played Trey Avery at cornerback in place of Christian Fulton, who his mama and daddy were so mad at everybody on Twitter, at least for a few series on Sunday. Vrabel said the decision wasn't based on injury, but we wanted to try and give Trey a little bit of work and see how that went. Vrabel said Fulton played better, although he wasn't challenged as much as he was versus the Colts. Vrabel didn't reveal the plan at quarterback moving forward, and he said a lot will be based on health. Vrabel didn't excuse. Before we get into that, I want to know what you guys think about Christian Fulton. Are you guys over it? I'm tired of him always getting beat. I'm tired of him always hurt. And the thing that made me give up was him refusing to admit his mistakes. He blames it on just the defense in general. Why don't you own up to your own mistakes? And that leads up to this guy right here, Kyle Phillips. Vrabel didn't excuse returner Kyle Phillips for his muffed punt at the end of the first half, but he also took ownership. He also took ownership himself, indicating he needs to be better at transitioning to different facets of the game. We have to catch our punts, Vrabel said, and I have to help him. Look, one thing that and why I said why it leads up to Kyle Phillips is because Kyle Phillips took blame. He said it's my fault. They scored. They got points because of me. Why can't Christian Fulton say he fucked up? Why can't Christian Fulton say that he's been a liability or just whatever, bro? Like, be real about it instead of just being like, no, it's just the defense in general. You're getting your ass whooped. It's crazy, bro. And then back to Kyle Phillips, it's like too many dropped punts, bro. Like, I would just only use him at slot receiver, and then because we don't really throw out of with that many receivers, it's almost like, are we even going to be able to use him? That's why we really needed him to work out at punt returner, because we don't really throw the ball in spread or anything like that very often. All right, you guys, this is another one that is kind of tough to even talk about. Receiver Chris Moore and tight end Josh Wiley are presumably in the concussion protocol per Vrabel. Both players traveled with the team back to Nashville after the game. I know that they're both been evaluated. For the sake of clarity, I would imagine they both are in protocol. They're both doing well. I think they're both going to play, personally, especially because there's the bye week. That shot on Chris Moore was uncalled for. Kyle Hamilton, helmet to helmet, and then he goes and says, that's a bullshit call. Are you kidding me? Could have killed him. And then Josh Wiley, another one, a concussion and everything. And it's just like, oh, man, can't we just keep our guys on the field, bro? No matter what it is, we need our guys, bro. So I just hope they heal up. Chris Moore is somebody who, if you look at the stats, you can't really tell, but that guy makes big plays for us, man. Every time his number's called, he seems to be making plays. And Josh Wiley continues to be, just get better and better. I keep saying he needs to get more looks. I think he should get more looks than Chig, in my opinion. Chig has been one of the worst, one of the worst this year for us. In the sense of expectation wise, some people were saying one of the top 5 tight ends. I never said that, but I mean, like, come on, bro. Like, he's one of the worst starting tight ends this year. It's not even debatable. It's like, damn. It's crazy, bro. All right, here's an interesting one. Vrabel was asked about the upcoming trade deadline and whether the team would consider trading assets. I think we would always consider trying to strengthen the team, whether that's right now, this week, or in the future. Absolutely. So I'm telling you, man, the phone's going to be ringing. Tennessee's going to be looking to make trades, try to get guys in, maybe move some guys. One thing's for sure, don't expect Ryan Tannehill to go anywhere. I doubt he will, especially because of the injury. Derrick Henry, someone you want to keep your eye on. Kevin Byard for sure. There's guys you may want to keep your eye on just in case, but I think I don't know how many changes will be happening. Put it in the comment section below. What kind of changes would you like to see, trades and stuff like that before the trade deadline? Vrabel said the Titans will use the bye week to focus on themselves. My message will be showing them the things we've done well enough, which is not much, and showing them we can't do and think that we will win. Look, I get it, bro. Like, you want to show them this, and that, but you gotta. It gets to a point where it's just like, you got to talk to your offensive coordinator about the fucking calls that are being made. You got Henry out of the game for no fucking reason. He's averaging over 8 a pop. Every time you're like I said, you'll start off the a drive with a Derrick Henry run of 7 or 8 yards, and then you'll take him out and not run him. Look at what they did with Alabama. Look at that run he did on the Wildcat, the Wild King, where he faked the end around and took off. Did you see the acceleration he has? Like, I don't understand the thought of taking him out. It's okay to take him out, sure, every once in a while, but if you're going to use, like, there needs to be more plays of him and Ty J together. That's such a legitimate duo back there, and they're both so damn good. Not a lot of people have two running backs that are legit number one running backs. We do. And we're not even taking advantage of that. Ty J Spears is a fucking weapon, bro. People around the NFL know that. We keep making too many same-ass mistakes week after week. And we haven't scored 30 points, man, in fucking 14 years. Come on, let's go. This is crazy, bro. So I want to know what you guys think about everything. What quarterback do you guys want? What do you think about Treylon Burks? About Harold Landry just not being there? Derrick Henry, do you want him traded? What do you guys want to do with the King? Put it all in the comment section below, man. We got a bye week. We got the Falcons next. We have to whoop their ass. We're going to be unveiling the Tennessee Oilers uniforms. We can't lose in those. You kidding me? Anyways, you guys, I love y'all. Tighten up Code Blue Cyclops swag. You can't spell Titans without putting that T-A in it. We got to put Malik Willis out there. No. Or we got to put out Will Levis. No. Or we're going to put out Ryan Tannehill when he comes back. Put it in the comment section. I'm taking 8 all day. I love y'all. Let's go. Wow.